Right, hello everyone. Welcome to the Champions Cup Season 43 Round 2 match between Dalinar's Orcs and Andriy's Lizards. Big fat bash. Let's go. Oh, I'm sorry about that, PC. Andriy has a wizard. And Slibbly. Okay. I mean, because I love Christmas so much, Christmas is a trigger for me as far as like my depression goes and stuff, but I still try to love Christmas. I mean, Christmas isn't a bigger trigger for my depression as ordering KFC and getting no gravy. I mean, that shit sends you up a deep end. I mean, not right now, as a mess. Oh, thank you. I manage it pretty well. That is not how I manage it, no Reddit. I manage it by keeping a good eye on my triggers. When I feel it coming on, I make sure I don't drink alcohol at all. Sorry, Dalinar and Andriy, as we randomly have a conversation about depression. Yes, Sludge, yes. And, I've made a conscious choice to not take any pharmaceuticals for it. And, I just try to handle it my own way. Like, we've talked about it before, even though, like, when I tell tales of my trips across the states, I actually was in a very depressive episode when I left, and I was in full-on like self-destructive mode. As much fun as like stories of that time period are, I could easily have just died. Like, I had no plans at all. I didn't have a return ticket. I was spending everything that I owned. And I was drinking beyond what human beings should drink. Plus having random, sometimes unprotected sex with random people. Doing stupid shit. Going off on my own. Like, I didn't care about anything at the time. So I was scared. Like, I've got fun stories and great memories, but I'm very aware that they came out of a bad place. Blood Bowl came from it. This is the only reason that I've spent so many, like, ridiculous amounts of hours on Blood Bowl. I was sick I got divorced, or rather I got separated. I hadn't got divorced yet. And I got really sick. My condition got really bad. I was in hospital multiple times on morphine. And I knew that these are triggers to make anyone sad. For someone who struggles with depression, like, you just know. Like, it's not even a clever question. You know you're going to be in trouble. So I looked for something to occupy my mind that I could do for long stretches of time. So online gaming, like streaming and online gaming, just was something. I used it before when my grandmother passed away, who I was a full-time carer for. I used Call of Duty. I just, took up all my waking hours with Call of Duty. It's weird, but it works for me. Like, as long as I'm not thinking, I'm not sat there doing nothing, and therefore getting lost in my own thoughts, I can get through the period. So that's how the Blood Bowl came around. That's how, if you go back in time and look at how many hours I streamed, I would be doing 12-hour streams, 24-hour streams. I would be waiting until I knew when I went to bed I would collapse into unconsciousness. So, as shit as I sounded back then, miserable, like in the middle of the night playing my 13th game of Blood Bowl, that was better for me than if I'd gone to bed 4 hours earlier and just lay there and got lost in my own thoughts. So that's how this all came about. That's why I've got thousands of hours of Blood Bowl in the bank. You don't, Thulian. That is a very real possibility. The things that you choose to manage your depression can become an addiction or a new problem. Absolutely, you need to keep track of that. That's why I don't use alcohol. I don't drink when I'm sad on purpose. I had problems with that when I was younger. I was a borderline alcoholic. So while I'm okay to drink socially now, I don't do it if I feel like there's something going on in my life that could trigger me. The insomnia comes from my condition, Azamas. And the things like drinking when I was younger that broke my body clock. My condition makes it hard for me to sleep whenever normal hours. So because I knew that I would go to bed and waste time not being able to sleep because of my condition, as a kid, when you're going through, well, not a kid, a teenager, I chose not to bother. I was the 15-year-old who was out until 1 a.m, not going to school until the afternoon because I came home and went to sleep after I watched Zig and Zag at 6 a.m. I was a mess as a teenager. So I have no body clock at all. Yes, Muppet, it was. It's a choice, isn't it? Just giving up a skink to die. Yeah, Daedal's battling some demons, isn't he? That's a thing that he's quite open about talking about. Gives up a skink to get surfed. This is probably just a forgetting thing, isn't it? Just forgetting that he's got frenzy. Pretty shocking, though. It happens, but you're supposed to have your head more screwed on in the cup. Daedal's going to be taking advantage of the Penguin Academy, by the way. I offered him some coaching to test out the coaching. It could go one of both ways. It could go one of two ways. He did, Tempest, yeah. Like, I disliked the game more as I got better. So it could go that way, which is bad news. Or it might go the way where he can tell better what's dice, what's him, what's his opponent. In which case he might be able to handle things better. Because he regularly gets upset at dice when it wasn't the dice's problem. Still. You do not need the Penguin Academy trip. Yeah, I mean, I've done it, Wolfbark. Like, I'm talking about back in the day. Like, I've done it. I was never understood why people would watch me at like 4 in the morning being actually miserable. Nice stun. Always nice. He doesn't move, though, afterwards. Why'd he stay there? Not move busted or anything. Odd choice. The Penguin Academy for training is going to have a menu down below. Because I'd rather just teach people Blood Bowl than play Blood Bowl. So, but I offered it to Daedal because I said I would back when the Noalius game happened. I don't really like this. There's no need to cage here, is there? Like, you could have just screened over there and come back. No real need to do this. This sort of cage because of the wizard. Yeah, he's not. This guy has not moved. He went in for the pylon on a Saurus, and then has just been stuck ever since. Failed his dodge out, stuck on the Crocs, red dice skulled. That's why you don't always just go in and pile on just because you got it. I want to play the song, but I'm going to highlight this, so I can't. So, whenever this happened before, I used to play all about the bass. But if I'm going to highlight this and put it in permanent video, I'm a bit worried that like some of my past videos have Benny Hill music in and stuff. One of the reasons I never cut them out, or started to never cut them out, I got a bit worried. I think you needed to fill this square for the chain there, didn't you? I think you definitely needed to fill this square for that chain. Because firstly you push the ball off the Crocs, and then you get another block on the Saurus to free the ball completely. The fuck was he doing just hoping for a POW there? Frenzy double pow after he red dices. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Full on Norse bullshit, yeah. Oh, hello. Apo? Apo works. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm never going to be one to pretend that I am not insulting. Like, I absolutely am. But I'm insulting about something that to me doesn't matter. Like, I'm not insulting them as individual people. To me, when I'm shouting, like, you fucking idiot at people on the Blood Bowl field, it's no different to screaming, like, such things at your football players when they're playing on the pitch. Like, you don't actually think that the professional footballer on the pitch in front of you is like a crippled llama or whatever you're shouting at him. It's just he's just done something stupid. And that's just how some people express such things. It's just having a dig. Like, even when I'm calling Mr. Page shit in the cup, it's in the cup, and I go out of my way regularly to say that Mr. Page is a perfectly fine player as far as, like, Cladder goes, above average. As far as most Blood Bowl players go, Mr. Page is a solid second-tier player. But in the cup, you don't get measured by me on Cladder fucking levels because you're in the cup now. As far as people in the cup go, Mr. Page is on the bottom end of the players. Or used to be. He's slightly worse now. So he gets more stick. Here we go. Ball getting sacked. And removed. I mean, the lizards have been all over him, haven't they? Andriy has basically outpositioned him completely here. We haven't talked about him much because we've been talking about other things. I've been watching the game, and this is mostly about better positioning from Andriy. I mean, it could be, like, I could happen, well, I'm not going to, but I could, like, cur my language, right? Like, I do say things like, oh, you fucking idiot. But there's context involved. Like, human beings should be able to understand basic context. Like, I don't think that person is of less than average intelligence. I don't even know who the fuck they are. The thing that they just did is idiotic. But that's too long to say. So I will say, oh, you fucking idiot. And if you can't understand the difference, I don't have time to explain it to you.
Sometimes I throw my I can count on you. Sometimes I feel like saying, Lord, I just don't care. But you got the love I need to see me through.
Thank you very much, White Wolf. I appreciate it. Oh, now. Well, that changed things. That has changed things considerably. The Super Blitzer has got the ball back. And Andriy's decided to go for his wizard. And it has failed dismally. Now he's in some trouble. Does get the POW. See, I would like to point out, all of this was possible. All of this was possible. He's done nothing that's not impossible without the wizard. Why not just go for this play? Yes, Trip. Like, it is, yeah, Wolfbark, but like, this is a reasonable shot at the ball, right? You're probably going to get 2D on the ball here. You're more than likely to get a POW. You've got a skink for the pickup. Like, nothing wrong with going for the wizard, but when it's unnecessary wizard and you can get 2 dice on the ball via really, really average dice, why not just go for that? Like, even if he scores, you've still got the wizard, and you still got a full team. All you've got to do is score back. You got the wizard still. Like, it's just better to keep the wizard. I mean, this has fucked the Orcs. His Super Blitzer is now toast. Oh, quads. Oh, baby. Okay, the Orcs are fucked. Congratulations, Andriy. Commiserations, Dalinar. Didn't you say that yesterday, Wolfbark? Oh no, you said the exact same sentence but with dice-ins instead of quads. Yep. Yeah, this has been all lizards. There were dice involved, like the removals have gone the lizard's way, but also Andriy just outpositioned him with his strength 4 guards. Dalinar just went, like you can tell from the very first, where Dalinar just went in with the pommer and piled on a non-armor break, and then just had his jump up pommer just completely and utterly stuck for like the first 4 turns of the game. Tried dodging him off the crocs, failed. Tried red dice in the crocs, failed, because he just got him stuck. Even without Super Blitzer, this is still a very scary Orc team. The thing is, if I'm Andriy again, I just go for a quick score. There's really no need not to quick score. I think so, yeah, Dreamland. He hasn't, no, Wolfbark. Yeah, the minute where I talked about it, where he made a full cage, when he could have just screened off and stopped him getting L-shaped. Like, there's no reason to give up the L-shape, because it just constantly keeps you squashed in, then you have to try and bash through. And this, you know, even though this is a very ridiculous Orc team, he's still facing 7 Saurus and a Crocs. You ain't just bashing through them. Yes, Andriy is either top tier or garbage. You don't get much in between with Andriy. He's mostly top tier, and then on some days, he's utter dog shit for apparently no reason. Why is this guy in there? I didn't even notice. Oh, Slibbly down. Good blocks back from the Orcs. All pows. Gonna be pressure this next turn. Any reason not to follow up there? Tag a skink? What's happening over here? Just running away. What's going on there? It's blitzing with the Crocs. Okay, I wasn't expecting that, I'll be honest. It seems a needless, unnecessary risk. And now he's left. Now, okay. His brother might have taken over for a turn. It seems horribly unnecessary. What a weird choice he's just made. Everyone's just getting battered now. I had no idea what's going on with this. Why this is so light. Why he allowed all of these blocks back. Probably because he knew the Orcs wouldn't be able to roll a POW. Doesn't do anything. Yep. Shitty dice. I thought he was gonna, for some reason, 3 dice this Orc. I mean, it's not what my blitz would have been anyway, but that's why he was doing that, and then he didn't. No, he like, he only had 2 assists in when he moved the Mighty Blow. When he moved this guy, he only had 2 assists in, so it wasn't 3D anyway. So after he moved this guy, I didn't know what was going on, because was he going to stretch blitz over with a random person? No need to pull back? Yeah, absolutely. Like, that was a very weird turn. Really should have stood this guy up by now, right? Surely this guy's not moving. He's just keeping this tag. Because the ball's going over here. So this is just standing up, isn't it? Yes. Could have done that many years ago. Oh, disgustingly dicing his way out of things there. POW's coming this time, though. And a stun. Left side basically completely given up by the Lizards. Jump up doing things there, allowing him to get in on the action. Finally POWs the Crocs. Oh, doesn't get the POW on 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it doesn't give him the blitz now. I guess he can POW here. Oh no, he can't. He stood him up. Okay. Just gonna dodge blitz. POWs this guy again. That's why I rarely take diving tackle on a skink. You just stand here, don't you? No, not there. I guess it doesn't really matter, because if he stands here, he's going to blitz around the back anyway and push him off, so it doesn't really matter. Just cost movement of the Saurus standing here. Yeah, somehow the lizards have managed to, like, give up a dominant position very badly. Ooh! I would like to point out this is the Orc team that went 45 games without taking a perm or a death on any positional. Yes, absolutely, yeah. The turn with the Crocs blitz and the ball moving back just absolutely ruined his entire shape. Like, all gone. Since then, he's just been getting... He's been taking more blocks than he's been giving. Oh. Going for the palm. It's got to jump up. No, didn't even break armor again. I thought he was going to foul him. That dirty player ran up with meaning. I thought he was going straight in there. Crocs goes bonehead. Look how much trouble Andriy is in now. Why was that guy in that square as well, by the way? He GFI'd. Why wouldn't you GFI to this square? It's to tag this Saurus rather than allowing a free hit. A bad choice to go in there. Freed up a Saurus now. Ooh, rough. 75% fail. Skink's got a dodge. Skink instead chooses to block and not go anywhere. Not a gigantic fan of that. There's a fucking jump up tackle guy here. Three plus, 2+. Not even the 2+. He can just come in and tag off, right? So, no, it's 3+ away. Hang on, he stood up, didn't he? So he can't go anywhere. So it's a 3+, 3+. To 2 dice the ball. Oh no, it's 1 dice. He's strength 3. Ooh, okay. That does make things different. It's got a dodge, though, is the problem, isn't it? So you blitz there. You double tag with these. But then he runs away from your 2 tacklers. Yeah. Oh, there's one back here. Oh, I take it back. Yeah, puts him in a terrible position. There's a fucking tackle mighty blow hanging at the back. Yeah, that guy was on the floor. Oh, he is. He's going for it. He's going for the 1D. Oh, no, he's not. What the hell? Why did you pause? Why? Why would you tease me? I don't like putting his tackle on the Saurus either. But he is in a lot of trouble now, isn't he, Andriy? Like, there are 2 guards on this Saurus, so... And he is a 2+ dodge off. But I don't really know what he does there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, he would have 1 in 9 the dodge if he hadn't. Oh! The GFI actually saves him. The GFI saved him from 1 in 9 in the dodge off. Like, that doesn't help, does it? I guess you can't get anyone here because that's the dodge out space. He can block the guard off. He can block... Yeah, I don't know what's going on. If he blocks this with no power... Oh. I was going to say, if he blocks this, if he chooses to block this, and he doesn't get a POW, like, it just makes it easier for him to hit the ball. He's jammed in at the moment. I know he had to, but, like, that just gave him a 2+. The way he set it up gave him a 2+. Can he reach? He can't reach. Can he reach with anyone? You can reach with him. I mean, it doesn't have block. He can take a double down. What are you... Why? This isn't helping. Oh, why do I keep forgetting this fucking skink? It's strength 3. I've said it like twice already. I need a post-it note stuck in the middle of the fucking screen. No armor break. You gotta take, yeah. You gotta take the double down. You can't be hoping to recover after rolling a 30% power there. This guy had to be on his feet. Possibly Matto, yes. Haven't heard of any issues since. Oh, removes Mr. Throw with a full POW, no mighty blow hit. That's probably enough, isn't it? Oh! Oh, maybe, maybe not. I mean, it still probably is, but... Wait, what? Wow, that worked out for him? The shit is that? Wait, you've got an edge guy. Why are you blitzing the Crocs onto the ball? Yeah, that's what I mean. It's red dice in to do nothing, really. A red dice to possibly change it to just the crocs on the ball instead of the crocs and the skink on the ball does not seem like a good swap. Could have just got rid of the Saurus off the edge, so all he had to do was the pick up and dodge. What is happening over here? It's still in squad. Oh, never mind. No. No. What a mess that became at the end. Jesus. Yeah, that was some... the first half was some lovely Blood Bowl, and the second half was fucking Benny Hill bullshit. I don't know what the fuck was going on. A pair of them in the second half. Congratulations, Andriy. Commiserations, Dalinar. Andriy moves on to the next round with no damage. I don't remember any damage, and at least a Saurus level and a skink level.